my mind. Yes.
Welcome back to another episode of Change Tomorrow Today, the hottest podcast on the planet.
The hottest podcast on the planet. How you feeling today, Vic?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
I'm doing great, man.
I'm doing great too.
Another great episode.
You being that you're a young lady, you're a beautiful young woman.
Oh, we just gonna go into it.
I'm gonna
Fuck
go
the
right.
formalities.
Forget all
Okay.
that. You know what I'm saying? No, Diddy. we can't find the baby oil, so we're gonna go drive right into it. The baby oil's all gone. Ain't that something, brother? Give me some. We gonna go with the KY.
Oh my
The
god.
KY, yeah, the KY jelly.
Jesus.
No, but for real though, like, okay, I have a question, man, because
Oh my god.
obviously we all parents.
Right.
We all have children. So, do you guys think a young lady should wait for marriage before being sexually active? You know what I'm saying? You know, a young woman, a young girl, you know, 15, 16, 17, you know, like, do you think being in today's time, we're not talking about the past or whatever, you know, because it was different. I'm saying in today's time, do you think it's beneficial for a young woman to wait till marriage before interacting into, you know.
Yeah. Well, my personal opinion, I think a young girl should wait. It'll prevent teenage pregnancies and it will prevent diseases. That's just my personal take. I don't think a girl at 15, 16 years old is mature enough to understand the meaning of what sex is.
So you think she should wait till
She
marriage?
should wait till marriage. Correct. And I think we need to promote that more in our community. Promote more marriage. I understand in the perfect world, right? But that's just my take on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You say why you say perfect world?
No, I mean, because I understand we live in a hypersexual
Oh,
society.
okay. I see what you're saying. I see
Right.
what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen too many young girls get destroyed. You get what I'm saying? Like, just get destroyed not understanding the meaning of sex or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get emotional attached to an individual that don't give two fucks about them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm coming
We've
from?
I think we've all witnessed that.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say.
We've all been a part of
Right.
that situation. Excuse me.
That's why. Like, even though we did it. as
Who?
youngsters-
What'd you say
No,
we
no,
did
listen. Hey.
Who's
Nigga,
we did it?
As young yo, fool. Even though we did it.
No.
Even though we did it.
Princess,
man,
princess, no princess.
Listen. Even though we did it as youngsters or whatever.
No, you talk like.
No, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Even though we was sexually active when we were young.
Lord.
But me, you know what I'm saying, speaking to the youth, especially the young girls, you know, I'm for marriage. I advocate, you know, marriage, and I want the young girls to save themselves.
V, before you say
my
something, let me ask you a question. Before you say something, because I don't want to, you know, let me ask you a question. Let's say you had a redo, you could do over, and you could speak to your younger self. Would you have said the same thing you said right now? Would you say that to your younger self? Like,
Yeah, I would. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why I would, if I can do it all over again, I would.
redo, yeah.
You know why? Because I wasted too much time chasing tail.
Okay.
As a young man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once I got a piece
That
of
one
that
try,
boom, boom,
that
it
one-
was
that one-
over.
that one try.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like I kind of lost focus in certain areas in my life because that's all I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? I was like a jackrabbit. That's all I wanted to do. So whatever. You know, even though I was a late bloomer though. I was a late bloomer. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because the first time I had sex, I was like 17 years old. But at the same time, I felt like if I would have just just stay focused and
stay the course.
There's certain things that I probably would have accomplished in life instead of just focusing on sex. You know what I'm saying? Just focusing on that or whatever. That's just my take.
Oh, wow.
Dum,
lot
dum,
of
dum,
information
dum,
here.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Well, you ain't getting no. Yeah, it's not a lot. I mean, I didn't say.
I'm waiting to see what you have to say.
Huh?
I liked what you said, Al.
Yeah.
I do. I understand what you were
Yeah.
saying, where you were coming from.
What are you talking about? You wait for. It's your turn.
No, I'm waiting for you. What do you want to tell Princess? Princess, we're listening,
Oh
right?
well, I would tell both my princesses. There's a lot of daddies out there. There's a lot of me's in the world. You know the worst part about being a girl dad? When them little suckers
Yeah.
come around, you
Tell
like,
me about it.
you're like, bro, like, I know you, dog. And like, yeah, I'm like, no, I know you. You and me, dog. Like, you're a little horn dog, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see it. You can't hide it. And the one thing I tell my daughters, both of them, I tell them, and I ask them, I say, do you know the difference between a young lady and a girl who's labeled a hoe? They're like, no. I said, just one mistake. One mistake. Like, you know, that's the difference between your reputation of being a normal person and being a hoe. It's just one mistake. That one mistake you can never get rid of. That defines you for the rest of your life.
It's a domino effect.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
No matter what, once you make that one mistake and you do it with the wrong person,
it's over.
Because everybody then, oh, she's easy. You know what I'm saying? But for me, as I don't think I would do it different. I enjoy my time. My time is different. As a young man, you know, I enjoy my time. Boy, I enjoy my time.
Lord have mercy. Anthony's got this.
But let me ask you this though. But if you could redo it, what would you do different?
Brother?
Nothing.
Boy, look here, I enjoy my time.
Okay. Is there like
so wait, but you didn't answer the question. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
go
so
ahead,
sorry.
go
You didn't answer the question yourself. Like I'll answer the question first, and then you asked him about going back in time.
Right.
Well,
So the question in itself was, what would
I think. I'm sorry, Al.
No, you're good, man.
I think in today's time, because the world is so overly sexualized, I think young women should wait to be married. Because in today's time, because of everybody's so opinionated and it's so you know, you have the internet and it's everywhere. Like everybody's opinions is everywhere. I think that the way for young women to win in today's time, as far as, you know, finding the right person, the right man, building a family, you know what I'm saying, and having something that's pure, is to just be a virgin. Yeah. Because otherwise, you're not you the value is lost in today's time. Nobody's gonna respect you. Like if I could run a play through you, O-line, wide receivers, the quarterback, fullback, I'm the running back.
right? Okay.
But if you've never been touched, right? There's breaks, there's a whole wall. You have value, like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You play football. You get what I'm saying?
I get your drift.
That what I'm trying to say is if it's not.
So here's my thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I hear what you guys are saying.
You guys disagree?
No, absolutely not. No. I wish I had a fucking buzzer to buzz it.
Why would you buzz me?
I would buzz both y'all asses.
Go ahead.
Not just one.
I said I wouldn't change my upbringing.
We ain't talk about you though. It ain't about you.
I love the pussy. I mean, I don't want to change nothing.
Okay, so my thing is that although yes, you say, well, things are so hypersexualized now. I disagree.
Why?
Things are not. Oh my God, everything is hypersexualized now. It's been that way, which is why you guys were able to run all of the plays you ran off the field.
Wait.
Which is why, let me finish and hush your mouth.
Okay.
Which is why, you know, you guys were able to experience life in which the way you did. The only difference is the social media aspect. It is the accessibility, the knowledge of it. It's not like it just started happening. Bitches didn't just started getting their asses bust, okay? Motherfuckers in the 70s was getting their bust. We had Freaknik, okay? None of this shit is new. So we're not going to sit and act like, oh my God, 2024, the world is up. 2024, the world is hypersexualized. And oh my God, the women got to be virgins. Y'all ain't give a damn about a bitch being a virgin back then. So cut it out.
That's not true.
No, you didn't.
No, that's not true.
You didn't, because if she was a virgin, you wanted to bust it. Look, let me finish.
No, hold on. Don't forget what you're saying. Hold on. No, that's not true. Because I knew for a fact.
We listening.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Please forgive me. If you was a hoe, man. All right, man.
But wait, you're
no,
talking about hoe.
No.
That's not what we're talking about.
But this is we're talking about the game.
No.
The game is
well,
the
then
game.
You got to pose the question.
The game.
You have to pose the question correctly.
No, you listen. I gotta bring Lenny out. I gotta.
Come on, Lenny,
I gotta
let's
bring
go.
Slick Rick out, man. You know what I'm saying? Slick. I got. Listen, man.
Let's go.
In my past life, I was a pimp, man.
Oh my Lord.
I was pimping, man. And I ain't talking about. I'm talking about before I came into this flesh. Right, I was pimping, man. It's in me. You see what I'm saying? It's in me, man. I'm gonna tell you like
You
this.
know what?
No, let me say this. If as a young man growing up, I understood this. If the bodies was it was a lot of buried bodies, I was never gonna take you serious. I'm saying like, and that's like, you know, high school, whatever. Like, cause
I would hope so.
I'm saying, but
Shit.
well, you'd be surprised what was going on. But I'm saying, but
Jesus.
now today, it's like everything is so publicized.
Yeah, it's public. It's
So
like,
even
face to face.
no, I'm saying, let's just say, even if you just 2 or 3 people, it's the fabrication and the you know, it's
So
just
again, like I said, I'm only giving my response based on the question that
No,
was
that's cool,
posed.
that's cool.
The question that was posed was, do you think that young women these days
Should
should
wait,
save
yes,
until marriage?
yes.
And both of you guys
I agree.
both of you guys agree. Both of you guys gave your reasoning
They should
as the world being hypersexualized now. That is incorrect. The correct thing that should have not. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I didn't say nothing. I
Because
just
you was
fixed
getting
my
ready.
mouth.
Don't fix your mic. We don't need you to talk right
Go ahead,
now.
Vic. Go ahead.
So what should have been said is that we live in a world of social media. That is what the problem is.
But let me
The
say-
not saying that
No, brother.
Not
you ain't talking about
saying-
like I am, brother. We ain't talking about.
Finish up, something.
not saying that the young girls doing what they're doing. I'm not saying that it's right. What I'm saying is it's not new. Just like how back in the day, you know, they be like, ain't nothing new under the sun. You ain't doing nothing new. It's not fucking new. Social media has made it where you can now visually see so much things. So the only difference now is you can see a hoe a lot quicker than you could back then.
But I'm-
That's the only But then,
But you're in agreement. That's an agreement.
no, I'm not in agreement because I'm not telling these young girls you should wait till marriage to save
you
your
should.
virginity.
You should.
That's the decision that
So-
you
no, no,
make
but
with
what's
your
your- what's-
body
but-
as far as what you
but
want
what's
to
your
do.
opinion- what's your-
What I would
what's
my
your opinion
opinion
on that?
is my opinion is young women do what you want to do with your body.
Okay. Stop that. Stop
Pause.
right there. Stop right there.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
pausing.
Nah,
I'm not
no,
done.
Come on.
I'm not done.
I had a good.
You had a good run.
Had a good
So
point.
the point is they should do what they want to do with their bodies. Am I telling you to be a hoe? I am not. But what I am acknowledging is, and what we have to really understand, there are hoes and there are people that are not hoes.
What do you mean?
It's been that way.
What do you mean?
All right, let me say something.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay,
I'm gonna let
okay.
you go ahead because you've been
Right.
waiting. Go ahead.
Okay, I understand the whole social media part with you know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Well, you can see holes on the internet. See the difference back then and today? It was by word of mouth.
Right.
If a
Back
woman
then,
was a hoe,
back then.
it was
Back
through
then.
word of mouth.
It was
Yeah.
She
hard.
could have been.
It was hard to get the whole fact.
She was,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Like the car facts.
Right. It was through word of mouth or whatever. It's not like how it is today. I could go on Instagram right now. I'm gonna see a couple of females busting it wide open.
Jesus.
Back then,
You don't see
even
it.
if this female here was a hoe,
Hallelujah.
we wouldn't know that unless if
The
a couple
homies,
of dudes,
the
a couple of
homies gotta.
got
Hey,
it, and
Yeah.
they came back and they
That's
said,
a baton.
So and so and so.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Right, through word of mouth. Or
That's what I
whatever.
just said.
now I will say this to the young ladies, and please listen to Uncle Ralph. I'm gonna keep it G. Now the
I
minute,
don't know. We talking to Ralph or Lenny?
well, you know,
See,
hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Listen, see, back in the day, like he just said, it's different. Today's time,
ain't nothing new under the sun.
once you get rolled on, and I mean rolled on by 1, 2, 3 people, 4 people, your reputation is shot, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's gonna be hell on earth
it's true.
to find these young men today. You gotta understand, man. I grew up. I'm sure you was raised. You was raised off respect.
Yeah,
I was raised off respect. I just chose to go off grid.
yeah, great. Yeah,
Because of choice. You know what I'm saying? These young men today, man, they don't understand nothing that got to do with what you might be thinking. Oh, you know, I'm just trying to explore. Nah, man, like a baton is a baton to them.
baton to them.
Even if you're not a baton. Because the problem with these young men is they talk too much.
Yeah.
That's why these teachers are getting caught giving blowjobs. Because I'm mad because my teachers, I would have never said nothing. Would you have said something?
Yeah, hell no.
Lord have mercy.
But you got these young kids today. The minute they do something with a girl, it's out there. You can't change it.
So instead of suggesting or telling young women what to do with their virginity,
I'm not telling
No,
you.
no, you are. When you make the suggestion of whether they should lean left or right, you're telling them what they should do, left or right.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
Vic.
it
Come
is.
on.
So
Don't say that.
So instead of taking that direction, I think we can better serve them by saying use discernment.
Discernment?
Yes.
You can't have discernment as a young child.
Yes,
You ain't got no
you
discernment.
can. Discernment, better judgment, have respect for yourself. Those are all the things that we should be instilling or in telling these young girls.
I played the role that I
Listen,
was supposed to play to get the boom boom.
But this is what I'm saying to you.
I'm sorry.
If you're a hoe, you're a hoe.
No. You don't have to be a hoe. If I'm smooth, I'm gonna get the boom boom.
Let me get my point across. If you're a hoe, you're a hoe. There may have been individuals that you were able to sleep with because you lied to them, you tricked them, or whatever. That's very true. That doesn't make her a hoe. That means that she made a poor choice. But a hoe will always be a hoe.
You're not understanding.
If you don't understand what I'm saying by that, I don't know what else to say.
It don't matter if I tricked you, get the poom poom.
I understand that, but then you're trying to say women just don't. Basically, you don't.
That's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If I trick you, get the poom poom. Then Al comes and trick you, get the poom poom. Dexter comes and tricks you.
Then there's no fucking discernment. You're a hoe.
But a young child doesn't have discernment.
Yes, they do. That's why you have hoes and you have ones that's not hoes. So then every female back in the day was a hoe then.
No, because the one that weren't hoes, they weren't fucking.
No, that's not true.
What? Because if I knew you was not a virgin,
so
I was
Al, you're
coming.
agreeing. You had a child when you were in high school, so your baby mother was a hoe.
Who? She wasn't. No, she wasn't a hoe.
Thank you. And regard, it didn't work out, but that didn't make her a hoe.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So she has some level of discernment to be like, well, I'm not going to just go out here and sleep with every single guy. You get what I'm saying? I know she would. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't use that. Don't think about you, babe. Don't.
No. Okay, boom.
That's what I'm
Ralph,
saying to you.
when you met your wife in high school. Your wife was not a hoe. You were not a great guy.
God damn,
but she still made the choice. She has some level of discernment to say, hey, this is a good guy, right?
Oh, I'm about to hit you with the uppercut. I made the choice to be a good guy.
Please, Michelle, don't worry. I got this for you. Please.
No, I made the choice.
You don't make the choice.
Michelle.
Listen, you don't make that. You do not make that choice,
man.
Because you were a hoe.
I am fired to
you
butter.
were a hoe.
I melt butter. She was all over me, man. I had to tell her no. I used to say no. Don't touch me. Right. I'm not a cheap thrill.
Wow. I can't. With your husband, I can't.
Facts.
Jesus.
Facts. I told her no. No.
My point is,
you are too beautiful and too nice for me to take advantage of you.
You cannot make a statement to say that
all I'm saying is, man,
women, because they're at a certain age, women or men don't have a level of discernment. Young boys have a level of discernment. Your level of discernment kept you out the fucking jails when you were young, running the streets. Your some level of discernment told you, nah, nigga, I ain't going with y'all this time. Something said it. When you was in playing football, you wanted to go to college. It was a level of discernment that you had different levels of friends, different types of friends, and you made the decision. I ain't going with y'all niggas today. That was discernment. No, we all have, and the discernment that we have is built upon what we're raised on, the morals that were instilled into us as we're growing up. So what is it? You should be teaching your daughters, right? Self-love, self-respect, teaching you exactly, and that's all you can do. But to say don't have sex until you're married because the world is so hypersexualized. Y'all niggas was super sexual.
Let me say this. This is my point of view. You know what I'm saying? To the young ladies, me, like, you're 15, 16. You
should not be fucking.
You don't. No, I'm just saying. Higher than that. Yeah, higher than that too. Don't have sex because it comes with a responsibility. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something, man. If you get knocked up, you know who's responsible for that baby? That young little nigga could get up and leave your ass.
He's going to leave.
I'm going to say how it is.
No, he's going to leave.
I got to say how it is.
He's going to leave.
Because you know why? Because I had a kid when I was 18 years old or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I stuck around with my BM or whatever. I was there for her. It ain't every day you gonna meet a man like me that's gonna stick around. That's the reason why I'm telling these young girls, save yourself. Save yourself from diseases. There's so many diseases out here today. People walk
I just
around.
don't. But why are we only? I feel like this is something.
No, the
that-
young man, it goes.
I'm about to say because the
No,
diseases
no.
don't just
Listen,
women
no,
don't
no.
just catch them.
No, it goes.
No,
both
we're
ways.
talking about like okay,
Right.
okay.
Once
like,
she got it, he got it
Listen,
too.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it goes both ways. The thing
I'ma
is,
be-
And even for the young men, like I
Yeah.
say, I mean, me having my son, I would be having that. Whatever the story, it's the same because guess what? Yeah, the young men may not stick around, but as soon as she put him on child support, that's a lifelong fucking thing that you
Okay,
got to
let-
deal
let-
with.
let me ask-
That's some responsibility, a little thought that you was fucking on. Now you got to deal with this girl for the rest of your
Because,
life.
Rob,
Let
check
me
this,
ask
people.
this.
Let me just say this, bro. Because sometimes youngsters get caught up in sex and they think they're in love. It's
Yep.
lust. That shit ain't love. It's lust, man.
Boy, it's just a nut. Let me
that too.
Hey, listen, that's what it is.
That
It's
too.
just a nut.
That's why.
Let me ask you. Let me ask y'all this. And
We
so
listening.
you said no. Use discernment. You say wait till marriage.
Yeah, save yourself.
So let me ask you: if you can go back and change your history, right? Would you say, man, there was somebody that I would have preferred to save myself for? Or no.
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't change. Let me put my player pimp.
No, put your head on. Put your head on. Put your head on.
No.
Put your head on, because I was Tiger. I was knocking them out hole in one.
No.
I'm not changing a goddamn thing. I'm
No.
knocking y'all down like a bowling pin, and I ain't tripping on
That's
nothing.
crazy.
Because I ain't
Jesus,
tripping.
that's
I ain't crazy. I'm a young man. I'm free in the world. I'm exploring myself, and I'm sowing my royal oats.
My thing
Now,
is,
if you just happen to get in the way and you got knocked down like a pin, and that's on you.
I just think
Hold
young
up.
women
No.
should respect
No,
themselves.
I'm not
and
done.
their
Like you told me,
bodies.
hold up, I'm not done.
You right.
Once I knock you down like a pin,
Lord have
like
mercy.
I'm bowling, hole in one, you are no longer in the runnings. You cannot get a ring from me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're
Am I wrong? Once a young man has knocked you down, you're no longer in the running.
But also the understanding, Ralph.
Huh?
I get what you're saying, but I also want to make sure that we're giving accurate information.
I'm giving for myself.
Exactly. So I want to make sure that you're doing that as well. You're giving accurate information as it relates to you, and I'm saying that as a female, and I can say that ain't true.
Well,
I can say that is not true.
but I'm gonna
So
say,
to focus on our topic, whether a woman gives up her virginity or not, I'm indifferent. Your body, your choice. What I will say is to be respectful of your body and the choices that you're making, especially being that we're living in a world where social media and hypersexual activity is really at a big, like on a grand scale. That's what I would say.
okay, 2024 going into
Almost 25.
2025. I don't know how many people married to their high school sweethearts or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, man.
Not many,
I'm
probably.
keep it player pimping, man. A young knucklehead like me, if I knock you down, you ain't nothing. You ain't shit to me.
But they ain't had no business fucking you.
no.
So that was the lesson in itself.
Well, that ain't a lesson. No, they going. No, what you mean they ain't had no business?
They didn't have no
I
business.
was the business.
You was the discernment that they was supposed to use.
But I'm
They
trying to
didn't.
tell you, I was smooth, man.
No.
I came in there, man. I sold you
No.
the stars. I
And guess
sold
what?
you the moon.
So now the guys that are like you, the difference is back then you were able and capable of doing that because things were not on a social scale.
It doesn't matter.
Now it's very different,
Y'all are
honey.
women today are easier than anything.
Let me
To
tell you, but no.
If I was single, I'll have a plethora of women.
Oh yeah, women today.
Because women today,
Way
you guys are so much more emotional,
Yes,
and you guys are
You
so.
think so?
What?
So easy.
Let me
Listen,
tell you
I don't know.
something.
I'm asking.
I'm telling you.
I'm not an overly emotional person,
And I think every
I'm
time I wake up
asking.
in the morning, I say thank you, Jesus. I have a beautiful family, beautiful wife and children.
Amen.
Because man, listen, man, it ain't.
But understanding that things have changed so much, and so looking at the
It
dating
ain't
world.
changed. It just it just went
the-
older now,
what
but it
people,
ain't changed.
no, not for us. The things have changed. Things have changed because when you guys were coming up, young girls wasn't asking you for no money.
Right.
Young girls wasn't looking for you to do nothing for them. So just like as much as you're saying that, you have these young
don't
girls.
think-
No, you have these young girls in high school. Again, it's levels to all of this. It's not. Things have changed, but the basis of it has not
Let
changed.
me say this to you, man. I see a lot of dudes think like that. Even grown men think, "Oh, this is out my league." Ain't no woman out your league,
Ain't
man.
no woman. I
Let me
agree
tell you.
with
Let me say
that.
this. Let me tell you this.
I
It gotta. It's either it's in you or it ain't in
I'm
you.
trying to say.
I don't give
It's
a
either
god.
meant for you or it
I
ain't.
don't give a god darn. You a gold digger, man. You know who to dig on.
Yeah, I agree.
When I come around,
that's why
when
I'm
I come
trying to
around
say.
and I come in there and I skate up in there, and I'm smooth as a criminal, boy. Look here.
Things have
You ain't gonna worry
not
about. You ain't gonna.
changed.
Ain't nothing changed for me. The only thing that changed for me is that I'm married, I have one, and I'm a good person now. I chose to be a man. Listen, listen. It's in you or it ain't in you.
I agree with that.
I'm saying I don't listen. You gotta. If you're a sucker, you're a sucker. If you're a player, you're a player.
And if you a hoe, you a hoe.
well, or
difference.
you could be made into one if you're not. I know a lot of dudes.
I don't think you can be made into one. I think that
What?
even if you take it, and this is just my opinion, it's either you are or you're not.
Nah.
You may not have started out that way. It may not have, but ain't no hoe started out to be the biggest
But
hoe.
when we talking about hoe, we're not talking about the game when we talking about hoes.
The game is part of the wholeness because the game will flip you into a hoe. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't gotta be a hoe. Listen, like I said, the only difference between a hoe and a regular girl is one mistake. That's all it is, bro. When you're dealing with when you're sexually active and you're dealing with the wrong, I've seen it happen a gazillion times.
Every
I've watched
girl
it. Come
that
on,
you
bro.
every girl that you
ain't never
may
seen it happen?
have smashed
No.
is not a hoe.
No, hold up. Time out. I've not ever. And y'all know I've never, but nobody out there that I've ever touched as when I was younger, before I met my wife.
Was a hoe.
Huh? I would never ever put a woman out there as a hoe because I touched
Oh
her.
man, get the fuck. Okay.
No, I never done that.
Okay, no. Finish.
I have never said, "Oh, I smashed."
Listen, I know.
You know why I don't do that? Because let's say I want to double.
Yeah, but you ain't. You're not hitting on my what I'm trying. The point I'm trying to make. So
What's
it don't
the
even matter.
point you making?
It don't even matter.
I
Finish
can't
what
double
you're
back
saying.
if I tell on you.
You ain't doubling back no fucking way because you married. That's not.
I'm
the
not
point.
talking about. I said before I met my wife.
Oh, you're missing my point.
What's your point?
My point was every person that you had sex with as a young adult was not a hoe. Were they all hoes? Were they all hoes? Huh, you might have had a type.
No, I'm using hindsight. No, I'm trying to think. No.
Exactly.
Some of them I tricked them and I played a good
But
guy
not
role.
every single one was a. But
But
that's
they
the only
became
point
that though. Because when they left, you got to understand, they became, I would hear, I'm like, that's not a hoe. And it was like, oh, this person's bad, that person's bad. Because it became a routine. Like they smashing, like people, like everybody is not.
So you had a type.
No, they didn't have a type. They were not hoes. But if you smashing this person, that person because you like them, and they start talking, you become like that's your representation.
They label you.
Yeah, it's not me. I don't do that. I would not ever do that to
I
no-
didn't say you were labeling.
I'm just saying, but I don't have a type.
As a general.
But if you're a boogerhead and you get played, that's on you. You know, if you're in your feelings, oh, I'm sad, and this person come in with the cape on and say, I'll save you, and you believe you're gonna be Captain Kirk, that's what happened to young women. They believe the next person is gonna be Superman.
The next.
And he might just be worse than Batman. He's just human.
Well, I think the main thing that we should focus on is educating our children.
I tell you,
educating
and how
young
you go about
girls.
doing that.
How do I go about doing
No, I'm
that?
saying, how do we go about doing?
I don't know how anybody else goes about doing that, but I talk to my daughter. I have conversations with my daughter. At the end of the day, that's all I can do. I can talk to you. But whoever you want to be, whoever you're going to be that.
I'm gonna tell y'all, parents out there that have daughters, and if your daughter's watching this show, I want you to understand: if you ever come in contact with a person like me before he decided to be a good person, run. And how you know if a young man is a good person, he is not gonna want to actively do anything nasty and dirty with you. He's gonna tell you no.
And let me say this: he's gonna want to meet your mama and your daddy.
I don't know about all that, but
No, real talk. No, real G shit.
No, I understand.
Shit. Yeah, a young, I'm saying a young man, if he's serious about you and he like you, he's gonna ask you to meet your mama and your daddy.
That's
if
what
he's serious about you. That's how the shit should go.
Now
that's how the shit.
And now I'm gonna tell you about me.
Oh,
Now that's the brother. I'm gonna tell you about me.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not gonna want to do nothing sexual with you for a very long time. He's gonna want to be respectful and get to know you. He ain't gonna want to kiss you, nothing, fun on nothing. He's just gonna want to be your friend. That's how you know somebody really likes you. Now, if I just meet you and I'm all up on you, I'm touching on, I'm grabbing booty, I'm squeezing on you, then you know what's happening. And if you're okay with it, you're okay with it. But a good person, a good young man is gonna show you the utmost respect. And I learned about myself because when I met my wife in high school, I didn't want to do nothing bad to her. Right. I didn't want to touch her, move her hair out of place. You know what I'm saying?
Boundaries and respect.
Very respectful. That's how you know the difference. Anything else that's different from that, you might want to run.
Right. And to the young men and to the young ladies, you meet someone, you really like that person, introduce them to your mom and your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Wait now. That's not
introduce
good.
them to your. Let me.
So you don't want to meet them?
No.
Introduce them to your mom and your dad. Let your mama and your dad be that third eye or whatever. Let them. You know what I'm saying? To you 15, 16, 17, you don't know shit about dating.
Too damn young anyway.
You don't know nothing about dating. Let mommy and daddy be the third eye and let them.
I'm gonna be honest.
They're not gonna do that.
No, but I'm just.
It would be ideal, but they don't do that.
I'm just telling you that's the problem.
But
everybody, I don't want to meet everybody.
And I think the more truthful,
if you're serious.
I think the more
serious.
I think the more. No, they're not gonna be serious because they 14, 15,
That's
16.
too young.
I think that the more ideal thing would be just respect yourself.
Yeah, boundaries and
Like
respect.
you might, because we all was sneaking and geeking and meeting, having a boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever on the side. I'm just saying, just respect yourself.
What I'm saying to you, if your daughter meets someone right now,
My daughter?
young man, you want her to bring that little nigga to you.
Right now?
Yes. Do you want her to bring that little nigga to you right now?
I don't want to be a little nigga.
No, but I'm not. I'm gonna say you want her to. I know. I want my daughter to bring this.
But your daughters are older.
I would love.
but
I would love for my daughters to do that.
Right.
To bring them to me so I could talk to them. But I understand too because of the fear factor. Right. You're like, oh, my dad is gonna be harsh, whatever. Right. They may not. So I'm prepared for that, and I understand. So I tell them. Right. Respect yourself.
Respect yourself, correct. Because the reason why I say that is because when a young man especially the young ladies, when a young man go meets her dad, and that young man see that the daddy's involved, he gonna be like, you know what?
I'm not playing that game.
I'm not playing that game.
But do you feel like?
Yeah.
Do you feel like they have to meet them to feel that way?
Man, let me tell you something. I think it plays a huge part of it.
Really?
It plays, yes, because fathers. We the linemen.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm the guard.
I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw a lot of daddies. Them niggas ain't did nothing to me.
No, but I'm just saying.
And if I didn't like them, your daughter gonna get it now.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, we need to play a part 2, man.
We love you guys, man. We appreciate you guys. We ain't sticking and gigging.
15, 16.
I'm just saying, be mindful. If you have a daughter, man, do this for me, bro. If you're a man and you have a daughter and you're meeting a little young boy, just remember that used to be you, and be very careful what you say.
Yep.
Because as a young man, when I met daddies that I did not like, now your daughter's really on the list.
Oh my God!
And,
you know what?
Nah, man. Yo, I ain't know.
We want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode.
I'm gonna show you what a thug.
This episode was mainly just to address our youth that are sexually active in a time where hypersexual activity is happening, and we just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the knowledge that we have. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm saying as adults, let's just be responsible.
Yeah.
But we talking to children.
No, we're talking about the parents have to be responsible, and it's going to trickle down.
The children.
Teaching
I
the
agree.
right thing, and not treat the young man that come to your household or me that I want to deal indifferent, because it's going to come to bite you. Because I know.
Oh my gosh.
With that being said, we love and appreciate y'all, man. I apologize to anybody I offended. I did not mean it. But with that being said, we ask you guys to please subscribe, comment, and my brother,
hit the like button.
Ding! Like always. And I love y'all, man. And I'm a representation of y'all. Don't act like y'all don't. Y'all, come on, man. There's a lot of you brothers out there. Don't be like, oh, come on, man. It's because you're a father now. You know what I'm saying, right? If the man ain't like you, you made his daughter pay. Love you. Appreciate it. Stay black. Peace. All right. Love you guys.